The fourth round of military talks between India and China concluded at the Chushul Moldo Border post in Eastern Ladakh. It followed the last such meeting held on 30th June and the talks between National Security Advisor Ajit Doval and Chinese Foreign Minister Wang on 5th of July. Now, Tuesday's talks were seen as an attempt to start phase 2 of disengagement along the line of actual control. The General Officer commanding of the Fire and Fury Corps, Lieutenant General Harinder Singh, welcomed his Chinese counterpart, South Xinjiang Military Province Commander Major General Liu Lin. Their talks mainly focused on the implementation of agreement reached in the previous meetings. But the thrust was on complete disengagement at Finger 4 and further at Pangong Tso and Depsang plains. General Singh will brief the senior army officials about the outcome of those talks. All right, joining me is my colleague Amritpal Singh on the phone line from New Delhi. Amrit, help our viewers understand the big takeaways or the outcome from those military talks that concluded in Eastern Ladakh today.
Ramesh, these talks started at about 11:30 this morning and continued late in the evening. There were a long round of talks. This is the fourth round of talks between the two senior military commanders, the 14th Corps Commander of the Indian Army and General Liu Lin of the South Xinjiang Military Province of Tibet. Essentially, the focus of today's talks was complete disengagement, phase 2 of disengagement, which has to take place at Pangong Tso and the Depsang area. As you know, that the Chinese army has camped up, the PLA has camped at Finger 4, and India claims patrolling rights till Finger 8, where the LAC lies. Now, these talks were essentially to disengage and for the PLA to move back and withdraw from there. These talks happened in a cordial atmosphere, and also they spoke about the disengagement and complete disengagement in the Depsang area. The exact details of the talks the army hasn't put out, but what we know from sources is that it was agreed that the Chinese move back from Finger 4 and restore status quo ante. The Indian Army will verify that in a step-by-step manner, and once it's verified, only then will there be any movement back by the Indian Army. But the Chinese have been told that status quo ante as existed in April has to be restored, and the Chinese have to move back both at Pangong Tso and the Depsang area. As you know, the first phase of disengagement in Hot Springs and PP-14 had taken place. It is expected that on those lines there is a peaceful disengagement process which restores peace and calm and tranquility on the LAC. Ramesh?
Right. Amrit, thank you for bringing our viewers up to speed with the big takeaways from the India-China military talks that concluded in Eastern Ladakh. Appreciate it.